Not much. How you doing? How you doing, Andre? How you doing? Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. My room is a mess. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Very good, very good. That's what we like to see. So I got a couple people. Bartos. Hi, Bartos in Poland. Nice to meet you. Diego from Brazil on YouTube. How you doing, Diego? Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Wait for a couple more people. Hermes. How you doing, Hermes? Dima, how you doing? Fernando. What's up, Fernando? Yoinel from Venezuela. I hope things are good in Venezuela. Ulvi, how you doing? Salem in Australia. Down under. Random guy. What's up? People on YouTube are very active in saying hello. People on Facebook are very shy. Asenir, is my pronunciation okay? Asenir, Raphael, welcome guys. Thank you for joining me. Bum 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 bum. Omar, how you doing? Omar, you're the best. Jean-Alain, hello from Paris, France. Studying some English. Doha from Egypt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else we got? Adrian, bonjour from France. Welcome. Cardo says, what's up, Coach Shane? Not too much. Mac XPS, hi from Italy. Grazie. Oscar from Ecuador. Gracias. Thank you very much for joining me. It's good to have you. Good to have you. You've been on late. Yeah, busy. Very busy. Safak Erdogan. Safak from Turkey. How you doing? Welcome. Ahmed, hello, how you doing? Juan Hernandez Nicholas, hi from Querétaro. Querétaro. Where is Querétaro? Anna Gonzalez, hello Anna, welcome. Volodar, plus to you. Rawan, how you doing, Rawan? Good, lots of highs. Felipe, hey Shane, I just arrived home. I was listening to your podcast. I'm in podcast number 29. I've listened to that one about San Francisco's donor. Yeah, I do. Long time ago. Marcela, how you doing? Rawan's in the KSA. Sad Melvin, hello. Mira from Azerbaijan. How you doing? Lithuania. Volodar is from Lithuania. Andre says I make him smile. Oscar, saludos, Coach Shane, from Musquiz, Coahuila, Mexico. Oh, I think my pronunciation was terrible. I apologize. Hi, Shane. Somebody from Russia. Everything's in Russian. Bashdar. Hello. How you doing? Twin Peaks. Hey, boss. It's Za. Welcome, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. Did you guys get my newsletter? Did you get my newsletter? I hope you received my newsletter. Newsletter. If you haven't received my newsletter, you need to sign up. www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. Get the newsletter. Edison says, nice to see you from Brazil. Obrigado. Bolsonaro says, I'm your big fan. I've done 120 lessons in 2 weeks. That's excellent. Bartos has the newsletter. Omar has the newsletter. Anna has the newsletter. Salem does not have the newsletter. Mac has the newsletter. Great. Jose likes the new radio show. We're having problems with the radio show. Don't worry, we'll be back. Yeah, www.lme today. We're really excited. It's going to be great. Ulvi signed up but could not get the newsletter. So Ulvi, same thing with the person from Russia. So Cardo says I have it. Okay, so if you signed up for the newsletter but did not receive it, the problem is probably your email. If it's like Yandex dot something, whatever it is in Yandex or UKR dot whatever dot net. Yeah, those anything. So Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, those work great. Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, not a problem. Anything else, many problems. So if you guys have Gmail, Gmail is the easiest for me. I just, I hate Google, but I love Gmail. Anyway, pull down your camera. How's that? So yeah, use Gmail and sign up for the lessons, for the newsletter and the lessons. Please do that. Then you should have no problem getting it. I'll go ahead and start here. Today we've got a news story. It's pretty good. It's about San Francisco. One of my students sent me an email. Her son was in San Francisco and agreed San Francisco was not so cool. Yeah. The image of San Francisco is wonderful. It's beautiful. The Golden Gate Bridge, Silicon Valley, the wharf, I forget what it's called, the Fisherman's Wharf, the seafood. It just sounds like a beautiful place. Monterey, so many beautiful parks. However, some areas of San Francisco, especially the downtown, the tourist areas, just horrible. I mean, really, really bad. So this story is a mixture of some San Francisco news. So we'll start with the vocabulary first. So I'm going to say the vocabulary words. I want you guys to repeat, and then I'll tell you the news. Here we go. Bay, defecate, bucks, consecutive, cash, aimed at, takes, 100 G's, utopian, handout, pan out. So if you got the newsletter, those words hopefully are not too difficult. If you didn't, that's going to be difficult. Here's the news story. Listen up. I'm going to say it fast. The city by the bay. A city which allows its homeless to defecate on the streets. San Francisco is now offering free cash to its citizens. If they can save $20 a month for 6 consecutive months, the city will give them $60 cash. It's a program aimed at getting the poor to try and start saving more. In a city where it takes over 100 G's to live comfortably, how will this utopian handout pan out? Not that easy. It's a tough one. Let me read it again, slowly. The city by the bay. The city by the bay. That's San Francisco's nickname. San Francisco probably has several nicknames. And this one is the city by the bay. B-A-Y. San Francisco Bay. B-A-Y. I'll explain the vocabulary later. The city by the bay. San Francisco. Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful. A city, San Francisco is a city which, relative pronoun, which allows its homeless to defecate on the streets. Yeah. San Francisco is a city. And within the city, it's a big city. So just like any city around the world, there are homeless people. People with no homes, no jobs, no money. San Francisco allows, it permits, it's okay for the homeless people to defecate on the streets. To defecate means poop on the streets. I'm not joking. If a homeless guy defecates on the street and the police see him, they will not stop him. They will not arrest him. They will not give him a ticket. They will not take him to jail. They won't do anything. What they do is they call they've got some city department to come and clean it. No joke. No joke. It's disgusting. This is San Francisco. Yeah. San Francisco, the city by the bay, a city which allows its homeless to defecate on the streets. San Francisco is now offering free cash to its citizens. If you're a citizen of the city of San Francisco, you might be lucky and get free cash. Yeah! That sounds pretty good. I'm interested. I like cash. I don't have enough cash. Do I have any cash? I have $7. This is all the cash I have, $7. So if San Francisco wants to give me some cash, thank you. I'm interested. Let's listen. What's the story? If they, the citizen of San Francisco, that person, those people, if they can save $20 a month, $20 a month for 6 consecutive months, July $20, July, August, September, October, November, December, 2020, 2020, 2020, $120. So for every month, for 6 consecutive months, if you can save $20 each month, then the city of San Francisco will give you free cash. Yeah, cool, perfect. Right in time for Christmas. Right in time for the New Year. Lovely, I love this idea. Let's listen again. If they, citizen of San Francisco, if they can save $20 a month for 6 consecutive months, the city will give them $60 cash. Okay, $60, that's not big money, but hey, if somebody wants to give me $60, I'll take it. So basically, if I save $20 a month, the city of San Francisco will give me $10 a month at the end of 6 months. So at the end of 6 months, I have $120. The city of San Francisco gives me $60. Now I have $180. Great, I'll take it. Thank you very much. It's a program, this program, giving free money to citizens of San Francisco. This program, it's a program where, relative pronoun, it's a program aimed at getting the poor to try and start saving money. So this is the program, and what they're doing is they're targeting the poor. They're not targeting rich people. They're looking for the poor people. And they're saying, hey, make a bank account, and we're going to watch your bank account. And if you can start saving money, we're going to help you and give you some free money. So the idea is poor people don't save money. They don't save enough money. But $20, that sounds like it might be okay. So hey, start just $20. If you put in $20 a month for the next 6 months, we're going to watch your bank account. At the end of 6 months, we'll add $60 just to say congratulations and good job. So this is an idea that they think is going to help poor people start saving money. In San Francisco. in a city, San Francisco, where it requires over 100 G's, over $100,000 to live comfortably. If you have been to San Francisco, you will know it is super expensive to live in San Francisco. If you want to have a small one-room apartment, if you want to go to the grocery store, have insurance in San Francisco, you need at least $100,000 a year. If you don't have $100,000 a year, living in San Francisco is not easy. And they think poor people have extra money to put into the bank. Anyway, that's my opinion. The facts is true. The sentence, in a city where it takes over 100 G's to live comfortably, how will this utopian handout pan out? Utopian. Utopian? Utopian, we say utopia. U-T-O-P-I-A. Utopia is an imaginary country where everything is perfect. You have everything you want. Everyone is equal. Everything is wonderful. You don't have to work. It's just beautiful. That's utopia. So this idea, let's help poor people save money, is utopian. Poor people don't have money to save. This is stupid. The idea of utopia is wonderful. But there is no utopia. Maybe in heaven, but here on earth, there is no utopia. A handout. A handout is something that you give to people for free. In the newsletter, I have handout as 2 words. It should be 1 word. I apologize. You can use a hyphen. It should be 1 word. A handout. That's a noun, so put it as 1 word. This utopian handout, this perfect world gift. A handout is a gift. How will this utopian handout pan out? If something pans out, it develops successfully. How did your business idea pan out? Was your business idea successful? Yes or no? So the question is, how will this handout pan out? Do you think this will be successful? Do you think this idea to help the poor people save money, do you think it will be a successful plan? Personally, I think it's the stupidest idea in the world. I mean, I understand giving money, that's nice. Yes, give money to me, give money to, yeah, that's wonderful. But poor people don't need free money after they save. They need food, they need clothing, they need nice housing. They need jobs, they need education. Poor people need to have a chance to make their life better. Education and jobs. That's what poor people need. So as a poor person, if you're in the education system, while you're in school, they should help you with your money, with your housing and with your food, so that you can study and then get a good job so that you're not poor anymore. That's what poor people need. Homeless people, they don't have anything. Poor people, they are working hard. They have families. They have food. They have bills. Life is not easy. Save $20 a month? Get out of here. Bolsonaro says, I'm triggered. Yeah, I am triggered. This makes me so mad. This utopia. I'll tell you what, San Francisco, the government of San Francisco is rich people. People who do not need jobs. Most of the government, not all of it, but most of those people are husbands or wives of very rich Silicon Valley people who have so much money, it's insane. And they sit there with their Starbucks Frappuccino. Oh, let's help the poor people. Let's give them some cash. If they save $20 a month, I'll give them $10. Yay! Everybody will be happy. Ridiculous. It's exactly, Joelson. Socialists screwing up the world. Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Oh, boy, I'm triggered. I'm angry. Yeah. The United States government already gives money to poor people. Okay, the government, the United States government gives money to poor people. Where I live in the country, very nearby, is an extremely poor community. And these people, they're nice people. I like them. Because the government gives them money every month, they don't work, they don't study, they don't look for jobs, they don't try to study, they don't do anything. And they're nice people. I like them. But for the United States, they're sucking money away from people who are wanting to get good jobs and get education. So the United States does give poor people money, and I think it's a good thing. If we can help poor people, yes, we should. But giving them cash, I think there should be some sort of, program, an education system. If you're in school, full-time studying, then the government will help you pay for your food and your housing and your children. Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea and a good thing. But just giving cash for nothing? Sorry, yeah, I'm getting worked up. Yeah, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's not the answer. And I apologize to anybody who's not a Christian. I'm a terrible Christian. But even the Christians say, teach. Give a man a fish. I forget. Give a man a fish and he'll eat for one day. Teach a man to fish and he can live for a lifetime. Something like that, right? I'm sure every religion has a similar expression, and that's true. Giving something is nice. It's easy. That's right, Marcella. It's easy, but it's not the solution. Whew. Exactly. Bridget says the same thing in Germany. Yep. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry. Yeah, I know everywhere. It's not only in San Francisco. It's not only where I live. It's everywhere, and it's wrong. Okay, enough of my opinion. Let's look at the words and vocabulary. Bay, B-A-Y, bay. A bay, so you got the ocean. You've got the ocean here, and then you've got land right here. So you got ocean and the land. And a bay is suddenly the land whoop, goes in like a lake. So there's like a lake here. So here it's land, but right here there's like a lake. And this area, that lake area, that's called a bay, B-A-Y. So San Francisco is on a bay. It's located on a bay. So the city by the bay, of course, in America, there are many bays, but San Francisco has the nickname of the city by the bay. the city next to the bay. Bay. Defecate. Spelling, here we go. D-E-F-E-C-A-T-E. Defecate. To poop. Sorry. Bucks. B-U-C-K-S. Money, 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 money. Dollars. Doleros. Yeah. Consecutive. Spelling. C-O-N-S-E-C-U-T-I-V-E. We do not say consecutive. We say kun with a schwa. Kun. And then a Z sound. Consecutive. 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 Straight. Continuous. Boop, 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 boop. Consecutive. So I do this live class for how many weeks consecutively? How many have I done? I don't know, maybe 20 weeks consecutively? Every week, I'm guessing? I don't know. Yeah, the pronunciation like executive, consecutive, that's right. Bay. Consecutive, consecutive. Cash, C-A-S-H, cash. And cash actually means the paper money, okay? This is a check, not checks, cash, paper money, not coins. Do I have any coins? I have no coins. I only have cash. Cash, just the paper money. Aimed at, 2 words, aimed at, A-I-M-E-D, at. Usually when we say the word aim, A-I-M, think of a gun, and when you point the gun at something, you are aiming the gun at something. So a program is aimed at somebody or something, targeted at somebody or something for somebody. So this program is aimed at poor people. This program is for poor people. Takes, T-A-K-E-S, takes. Takes has many possible meanings. In this story, takes means requires. Requires. 100 G's. 100 big G small s. 100 G's means $100,000. My glasses cost 100 G's. No, not at all. Utopian, utopian, U-T-O-P-I-A-N, utopian. It's an adjective. Utopia, U-T-O-P-I-A, utopia is a place where everything is perfect and everyone has everything they need. Yay! It doesn't exist on Earth. Handout. 2 words. I'm sorry. In this case, it's a noun, so it's 1 word. And we can say there are 2 spellings. H-A-N-D-O-U-T or H-A-N-D-O-U-T. Both spellings are okay as a noun. As a phrasal verb, it's 2 separate words. But this is a noun, so it should be 1 word. Handout is something that you hand to somebody for free. So this is my handout, my pen. I'm giving you my pen for free. This is a handout. It's free. The government gives free money every month. That's a handout. Free money for nothing. You don't do anything. No work, nothing. Here. Please, may I have some? I would love a handout. Free money or free something. And finally, pan out. This is a phrasal verb, P-A-N-O-U-T. To pan out. This verb is perfect for San Francisco. San Francisco, does anybody know? I'm asking a question here. Does anybody know San Francisco became a city when and why? I should say it became a big city when and why. How, when did San Francisco, why did San Francisco suddenly become a big city? Who knows the answer? Nobody? Come on. Okay, mid-18th century, mid-19th century, Marcella. It's not the capital. Mid-19th. Yes, Gerard. Good job. The gold rush. That's right, gold. They discovered gold in California, so suddenly thousands of people went there. Hey, we want gold, free gold. Yeah. So, how did they find gold? Well, one way is to dig holes and look for the gold in the mountains. But another way is they would take a pan, P-A-N. They would take a pan and they would go to the river and they would scoop up some dirt from the river, and then they would shake the pan, shake the sand out of the pan, and find gold rocks. Seriously, no joking. This is called panning for gold. And that's where the verb comes out, to pan out, to get a successful result. You get a bunch of dirt, you get rid of the dirt, and boom, I've got gold. So that's the idea. To pan out comes from San Francisco. So this verb and this story are a perfect combination. Thank you very much. I wrote the story. That story. So anyway, now in modern English, to pan out means to develop successfully or to turn out nicely, to turn out well. So you're doing something and woo, I got gold. It panned out. My idea panned out. It was successful. My idea didn't pan out. My idea was not successful. That's the idea. So those are the vocabulary words. It's like digging, but you're not digging in. If you're digging in the dirt, you use a shovel. You use a shovel, okay? Pan out, you actually use a pan in the river water, and then you shake out the water and the stones. Accomplishment? No, not accomplishment. To pan out is a phrasal verb. To develop, to turn out, to come to fruition successfully. That's the idea. Okay, so let me read the vocabulary words again. I want you guys to repeat after me. Are you ready? Here we go. Bay, defecate, bucks, consecutive, cash, aimed at, takes, 100 G's, utopian, handout, pan out. I'm going to read the story 2 times. The first time really slow. Listen carefully. The city by the bay. A city which allows its homeless to defecate on the streets. San Francisco is now offering free cash to its citizens. If they can save $20 a month for 6 consecutive months, the city will give them $60 cash. It's a program aimed at getting the poor to try and start saving more. In a city where it takes over 100 G's to live comfortably, how will this utopian handout pan out? The city by the bay, a city which allows its homeless to defecate on the streets. San Francisco is now offering free cash to its citizens. If they can save $20 a month for 6 consecutive months, the city will give them $60 cash. It's a program aimed at getting the poor to try and start saving more. In a city where it takes over 100 G's to live comfortably, how will this utopian handout pan out? Ba-dum-bum. That's right. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. G's, not G-E-E-S, just a big G and a small s. A big G and a small s. 100 G-S. Pascal is applauding. Yay! There you go. Finito. We finished. We did it. I'll take questions for 5 minutes. What's written on your shirt? Australian Open. The Grand Slam of Asia Pacific. Without an apostrophe, Bran. Without an apostrophe. G-S. No apostrophe. What do you think about Trump's visit to Warsaw? Great. I think it's great. Poland's a great country. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what Trump's agenda is, but I think it's great. Small s. Small s. Big G, small s. That's right, Bridget. Bridget, yes. Big G, small s. Last year, in last year, what's the difference? In last year is very rare. Where did you see in last year? I would say it's very rare. I've never been to Europe. I would love to go. Yes, finally, 100 G's. Yes, good job, Brand. How to pronounce the short A sound. So that's a short A in American pronunciation. Ah, cat. Cat, the big G's. Yeah, last week we had the BG's. This week we have the 100 G's. What did you make the 4th of July? I sent a newsletter yesterday, Mac. Did you get my newsletter? How can I pronounce ED-ended words? Sometimes like a T, sometimes like a D. Yeah, we talk about that in DDM all the time, Jose. Join DDM. The simple answer. So you have a verb that ends in ed. If the preceding consonant is an aspirated consonant, like a K, or a T, or a P, or an S, then the sound is almost always a T. If it's a vibrated consonant, then the sound will be a D. Odds, O-D-D-S, it depends on the usage, but odds generally means chances, chances. I'm from America, I live in America. I have a question. I'm having problems figuring out what the difference exists between following and next. It depends on the usage, but generally the same. That's right, Clesius, a lot of pizza. You didn't get the newsletter. I don't know what the problem is. We sent it out yesterday. I'm glad you... Marcella says, excellent video about the vowels. Yeah, it's a good video. You guys should watch that video. It's a great video. Handout and a brochure. A brochure is usually from a company to sell something. A handout is typically at school. Your teacher gives you a handout. It's information. My usage of handout today was something free from the government, a government handout, a government handout. Lactose intolerant. Yeah, that's a problem. Against all odds, against all chances. That's right. Bum, 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 bum. The state. I grew up in Wisconsin. I was born in Texas. I grew up in Wisconsin. And I live outside of Chicago. Chicago is in Illinois. So why don't the poor move to another place of the country? Yeah. Ulvi, I completely agree. Living in San Francisco, I don't know why. They could move to a different city, a different town where they have jobs, where the weather is better. I don't know. I don't understand. But fortunately, I'm not poor. I don't know. People live in places for many reasons. So, you know, I feel sorry. I mean, I mentally I feel sorry, but yeah, it's their responsibility. It's each person's responsibility. Higher in rent. In America, a huge difference. In the UK, no difference. Jammin' by Bob Marley. Ain't no rules, ain't no vowel. We can do it anyhow. Yeah, bingo. I will see you through. I like it. What's the last book you read? Uh, the last, I don't know. I'm reading a book right now on gardening. I'm starting gardening, so I like that. Have you been fishing recently? No, I haven't been fishing recently. I've been gardening, which is taking all my time. I've been there. Great place. Yeah, it's nice. I'll soon move to America. Wonderful. That's great. That's great. That's great. I would say, interestingly, most of my students live in other countries, but the biggest group of growing students live in America. Students that have immigrated to America. And most of my students that live in America have lived in America for over 10 years. I've got doctors, I've got real estate agents, I've got nurses, I've got business owners. They've lived, big business owners, they've lived in America or Canada for over 10 years, and they started taking my class and they love it. Yeah, our class is excellent for people outside of the United States. But if you live in America, a class like DDM, absolutely necessary. Oh, not flowers, vegetables. International, the contraction is usually INT apostrophe L. INT apostrophe L. Why do the homeless people live in the downtown area? I don't know. I've been to cities around the world. That's what homeless people do. Most. They live in the cities. I don't know why. All over America, all over Asia, all over Canada, Mexico. I've been to cities, big cities. Homeless people live in the cities. Drew Badger. Yeah, he's a famous teacher, right? Rich people being rich, poor people getting poor. Yeah, perhaps. Hmm. Now I've got chickens on one side, 30 chickens, and a big garden on the other side. What's the best city? Best city for what? How can I send money to you? Put it in an envelope and send it away, Carlos. Oh, Carlos, you're too nice. Uh, you don't have to send money, Carlos. You join my class, Carlos. That's what you can do. Join my class. I'm from Cuba, but I live in Phoenix right now. Great. Oh yeah, we just made a rhubarb dessert, custard dessert, and it's very tasty. I prefer apples, but yeah, yeah, rhubarb is great. How? Oh, we have Patreon. Yep. Patreon takes a lot of money, but yeah, Patreon is great. www.patreon.com/Coach Shane. Thank you, Gerard. That's very nice. Yeah, I understand. Maybe no credit card. Yeah, I understand. It's okay. Don't worry, Carlos. Don't worry. Anybody else who has a credit card, send me money. Andrea's from Genoa. Isn't that where Christopher Columbus is from? Ooh, Adriana lives in Brasilia. How to study idioms. DDM. PayPal is the easiest. That's right. That's right. DDM Brazil has begun. Studying idioms, you need to use them. You can look at a book, you can get a dictionary and study idioms. I've got dictionaries of idioms back here. But if you never use them, you're never going to remember them. You need to use the idioms. How can you use the idioms? Join DDM. Adriana says, thank you. I'm learning a lot. That's great. The meaning of exasperated means extreme frustration. I was exasperated. When I told you the news today, you saw me exasperated. Carlos says, I use all of your material. Thank you, Carlos. That means a lot. I hope it has helped you a lot. Keep using it. Tell your friends. And if you can, one day join our classes. Thanks, Raymar. Thank you, Adriana. Lots of you guys are too nice. Is the American dream still on? How are the conditions after Trump politics? Do you suggest to move there for students? Okay, lots of questions. The American dream still alive? Absolutely. How are the conditions? Getting better. Many more people are getting jobs. People are getting off welfare. So for the economy, it's doing better and better. The important thing is people are getting jobs. The stock market is BS. Don't follow the stock market. It's the companies and the jobs. That's what's important. And lots of people are getting jobs. Is it a good place to go for students? Well, I was a teacher overseas for many years, and and especially in Korea, and many Korean students came to America to study, and then they came back. So if your plan is to study in America and then go back to your country, wonderful. It's very expensive, but if you can do that, excellent. If your plan is to come to America and study and then stay, good luck. It's not easy. It's not easy. Very difficult. If you can do it, wonderful. But it's not easy. Not easy. Do you play tennis? Kind of. This was a gift from a student, Alberto, and his son and his wife in Australia. Why did I leave the military? I hated it. That's not true. I loved the military because it helped me, but I'm not a bureaucracy guy, and the military is 100% bureaucracy. But yeah, the military was good for me. As a young guy, it was good for me. Country Shane, he's working on the farm. State and country, it depends on the usage. Sometimes when we say state, it means country. State refers to the government. In the United States, state is similar to province. What do you say it in Russia? I forgot what they say in Russia. But yeah, it depends. Sometimes state and country can be the same thing. What YouTube channel do you suggest? www.youtube.com/dailydictation. 400 lessons free. Somebody on YouTube, please write the channel. youtube.com/dailydictation. Pauline says, I'll teach you tennis. Thank you very much. There are a lot of Hispanic or Latinos located in the area where you are. Is it less expensive than San Francisco? Yeah, Chicago's cheaper than San Francisco. Right now I live in the country, but before when I lived in Chicago, there were not a lot, but there was a Hispanic community. Um, I wouldn't say a lot, but there was a good sized population. If you go to the store, uh, it depends on the store, but yeah, I would, for America, for a big city in America, I would say average Hispanic population. Yeah, no longer go to school, no more pension, don't have a job. I know that life. All right, guys. Can you show us your studio, your office? No, it's dirty. This is it. You're seeing it. This is where I do my work. That's my studio's in a different room. Государство. Oh, that's too complicated. What's your favorite music band? See, I don't have a favorite band. Audio Slave. These days, I love Audio Slave. I'll take pictures of my garden. I have to weed it. Oh, and it's too hot for me. Here I have four monitors. Four monitors. A lot of monitors. And every monitor is busy with something. Here I got the people I work with. I'm talking to them. Here's the web. Here's the vMix, which is my live streaming software. And I've got Microsoft Word open here too. I've got YouTube here. And on my phone, I have Facebook. Desperado is not English, but in America, desperado, I would say more renegade. I'm guessing more renegade. Bureaucrats are, some bureaucrats are nice people, but the image of bureaucrats is they're government employees who do not like you and do not like their job. Hi from Hungary. Hi, Anita. What do I think about Putin? I don't know much about him. He's tough. I know some Russians love him, some Russians hate him. Um, yeah. What did you study? International business, international relations, and then I went to the MBA program. You have a lot of knowledge. Yep. Marijuana, another name for marijuana is weed. You have a beer called Desperado. Sounds like a good beer. What's the biggest problem facing the world? Interesting question. How many hours of practicing speaking every day to master it? Many. No joke. The more you can, I mean, the more you can practice, the better. Biggest problem in the world. Big government. I'd say, my opinion, biggest problem in the world, big governments. By just being with you means, by just being with you. Not doing anything special, just spending time with you. Money, language. Practice makes perfect. And as Coach Shane says, perfect practice makes perfect. Do you know House of Cards? Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Illinois. Yeah, they got no money. Yeah, terrible place. Illinois, Chicago, a horrible place. Don't live here. Religion. Religion's not a problem, but people need to respect differences. But bigger than religion, government. Big government. Big government's a problem. I'll tell you, in America, so many people in the government became rich. How is that possible? How is that possible? those people need to be put in jail. All right, that's it. Do I watch House of Cards? No, I don't watch TV. I read. Agree with, agree to. It depends. Agree with somebody, or agree to do something. The best way to hone your writing skills is to write and get a coach, get a teacher. Oh, getting a visa to any country is tough. Even when I went to Korea, it was extremely difficult getting a visa. Low salaries, yeah, that's a problem. I have a Ford, F-O-R-D. 4 monitors, 2 computers. This is my work. I need the monitors. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for hanging with me today and chit-chatting. I appreciate your time. I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. And, well, I'll be back again next Wednesday. Don't forget, sign up for the newsletter. You guys, if you have Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail, I recommend you use those email addresses to get my newsletter. You'll get the free lessons and the newsletter. So sign up, www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. Good night, Alexander. You'll get the newsletter. Every Tuesday we send out the newsletter. And you'll get our free lessons too. Can you make a podcast about the cheap and safe areas to live? Good idea. I like that. I like that. That's it, everybody. Thank you very much. You guys have a fantastic week. Don't forget www.lmetoday.com. That is our free internet radio show. We're having a technical problem, so that's why there's nothing there. Don't worry. It will be very active. Please check that out. Follow me on Twitter at Coach Shane. That's the A with the circle. COACHSHANE at Coach Shane. Follow me on Twitter and, of course, on Facebook, www.facebook.com/ESL Coach Shane. Take care, guys. Have a great one. Instagram, too. Yeah, Instagram, too. But I don't know what I am on Instagram. I don't know my address. I use it on my phone. I don't know what it is. So find me on Instagram. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Bum, 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 bum. I'm hungry.